So the film begins with a man named Sonny who leaves his home and comes to a big city to find a job as a mechanic. After traveling all day and exhausted, when he reaches the garage for the interview, he finds out that the job has already been given to someone else. This news disturbed him a lot. He did not even have money to get a hotel room. So the poor guy has to decide to spend the whole night on a bench on the road. But he still had the hope in his heart that he has come to the big city. In the morning he will find some solution to his problems and will also find a good place to stay. He comes and sits on a bench and tries to sleep there. On the other hand, we are shown an old man George who is walking towards his car when he suddenly feels as if someone is following him. He was right to feel this. At this time, he was being followed by a thief who attacks him as soon as he reaches his car to rob it. George also counterattacks him to save himself. But the thief was stronger and was now overpowering George. Sonny, who was watching all this sitting on a bench far away, when he realizes that their fight has become quite intense, he enters the fight to save the old man. After getting punched a couple of times, the thief panics and runs away from here. George thanks Sonny for helping him, and in the meantime the police also arrives here. George explains to them what just happened to him, and he tells the police that if George was not there, he might not have survived today. He was telling all this when his wife Lisa also arrived here, whom he introduced to everyone. Lisa was a very beautiful and young girl. Both the officer and Sonny were surprised to see him, and one thought came to their mind that how can such a young girl be George's wife? Well, George was very happy with Sonny today. He wanted to return his favor, that is why he invites him to his house for dinner. During dinner George asks Sonny about his background. Sonny tells him that there is no one in my family. I was brought up in an orphanage and I came to the big city so that I can get a job. I am basically a mechanic. He tells that he had given an interview this morning in which he also passed, but he could not get the job because the job had already been given to some other candidate, George, who had his own garage. After listening to Sonny, he says that it is a very good thing that you are a mechanic. I also have my own garage and I am also looking for a mechanic. So why don't you start working in my garage? I will give you a good salary and also give you a room to live in. All of Sonny's problems were getting solved. What more did he want? So he immediately accepts this offer. Sonny is shown his room. Whereas here we get to see that Lisa was not at all happy with Sonny's arrival. She asks George whether Sonny will also stay with us now. It was clear from her words that she was feeling insecure about Sonny. Sonny, who hears their words, feels very bad. He also thinks whether he has made a mistake by accepting this offer. Well, he shakes all these thoughts from his mind and goes to sleep, and as soon as he wakes up in the morning, he starts his work in the garage so that he can prove his ability to George. George also liked this style of his. Now when George shows him some projects lying in the garage on which he was still not able to complete the work. During this time he also shows Sonny a car which was very special for him because he was preparing it for Lisa. He was working on it for a long time, but still this car is not ready. Sonny gets very excited after seeing this car and promises George that he will complete this car soon. Time keeps passing and we are shown that Sonny was working very hard. Seeing his hard work and dedication, George and Lisa also started being happy with him. His hard work also increased the work of George. So George was even more satisfied. Sonny notices that Lisa keeps an eye on him all the time. She does not show any emotion whether she is happy or angry with him. But now whenever Lisa looks at him, Sonny also smiles after seeing her. Sonny also sees at night that Lisa was looking at him from the window of her room, and now he has a little doubt that Lisa has started liking him. Just by looking at each other, a love develops between these two. The silence also starts to reduce a bit. And one day when Sonny is staring at Lisa from behind, Lisa gets angry and asks him, "What is your problem? Why do you keep staring at me like this?" She tells him that if I notice you staring at me in future, I will get you fired from the job at that very moment. Sonny replies to this, "I don't want to leave this job. But as long as I am here, I will not get tired of staring at you because you are extremely beautiful." Here Sonny finally asks her a question. "You are so beautiful, why did you marry an old man like George? Lisa gets surprised at his question. But she doesn't give him any answer. She leaves from here, and after her departure, Sunny keeps thinking about her for many hours. It becomes night, and at dinner time, George asks Sunny to bring some wine glasses from the kitchen. Sunny sees that Lisa was washing the dishes in the kitchen. At this time he was standing very close to Lisa. He could not stop himself from touching Lisa. Lisa also did not stop him. Before anything else could happen between them, Sunny hurriedly goes out on hearing George's voice from outside. At night, when he was in his room, he was feeling very embarrassed about the act he had done in the kitchen. He was thinking what Lisa would think of him anyway. Now the next day is shown. When Sunny is looking at the website of car spare parts, he comes to know that finally the piece which was missing in their car has come in the market. He goes and tells this news to George. Then George also gets very excited, and immediately taking the address from Sunny, he goes to get that part. As soon as he leaves, Lisa comes to Sunny and starts talking to him about some personal things, and the end result of these talks is that both of them come very close to each other. After some time we see that George had also returned with the missing part of the car which they needed. George and Sunny together spend hours on this car and finally complete it. Now this car was running very well. George was very happy because he had to gift this car to Lisa. Lisa also gets very excited and happy after getting this car as a gift, and tonight they celebrate the completion of this car. George and Sunny sit together and drink a lot. Now because George was an old man. Due to drinking so much, he falls asleep quickly. After he falls asleep, Sunny gets another chance to get close to Lisa, and finally while lying with her, Sunny asks her that you did not tell me why you married George. Now Lisa agrees here and tells Sunny that I married him for his wealth. Then after some time of marriage, you came here and I started liking you. After which I started feeling that I should stay with you and not with him. Sunny flies to the skies on hearing these words for himself. His happiness knew no bounds. Today was the first time someone had confessed their love to him. Anyway, the next day comes and it is shown that George takes Sunny to his fields. His land was already very costly, and in the coming days a highway was going to be built from here, due to which the price of this land would double. George's plan was that he would build a racing track near the highway from which he could earn a lot of money. Sunny gets very impressed on hearing all this and goes and shares all this information with Lisa. George turned out to be much richer than Lisa had thought. But now there was a problem. She could not spend such a long life with George. She felt that spending life with George was just a waste of time. She wanted George's wealth, but she wanted to spend her life with Sunny. She wanted to spend a dream life. That is why Sunny and he together plan that these people will eliminate George. Now Sunny, who had been working in the garage for many years, makes a trap to kill George using his garage knowledge and shows it to Lisa the next day. He had attached a tractor to the garage's pulley. When the pulley was pulled, the tractor would fall on him and that person could have died. He shows this demo to Lisa by placing a watermelon under the truck and explains to Lisa that if they kill George in this way, it will just look like an accident and no one will suspect them. Everything was set. Now they had to complete their plan soon. These people make a plan that George will be killed in the garage, Sunny will be responsible for taking the tractor inside, and Lisa will be responsible for pressing the lever from behind. As per the plan, the next morning Sunny brings George to the garage and tells him that there is some problem with the tractor which I am not able to understand. Both of them sit under the tractor and start working, and as soon as Sunny gets a chance, he moves away from the tractor. At the same time, Lisa drops the lever from the other side, due to which the track falls on George and George dies at the same time. Sunny's hand was also injured in all this. He was not able to get out of here. Lisa wanted to help him. But Sunny tells her that it is better that you go out of the house at this time. Your being here to get some stuff is not free from danger. Keeping his hand down, Sunny now calls the police and reports this entire accident. The police reaches there, and in the meantime Lisa also comes back here and does this drama in front of everyone as if she has also come to know about George's death only now. Now Lisa made a mistake here, that she did not bring any goods while returning, and on seeing her overacting, the detective understood that something is wrong here and he started investigating this case. At first, they thought it was an accident, but now they felt it was a murder case. The investigation starts with Sonny, who was at the murder scene at that time. Sonny tells his made-up story to the detective very confidently and says that the lever had stopped working, due to which the chain fell from the police and the tractor came and fell on us. In all this, George died and my hand got hurt. The detective did not completely believe Sonny's words, but there was no evidence against Sonny here. That is why these people are not able to take any action against Sonny legally, and Sonny is released. After George's funeral, Sonny and Lisa start living together and start working on George's plan. They start making racing tracks in his fields. As per George's prediction, a highway is built near their land, which doubles the value of their land. Their racing track is also completed. Racing starts there and they become really rich. Now both of them were very happy and satisfied and were living a very happy life with each other. Then one day Lisa gives the news to Sonny that she is pregnant. Sonny was very happy with this news. Both of them start making plans for their future together. But they did not know that trouble was not over for them. Even after about 6 months, the police were investigating the same case, and when the medical report came, the police came to know that the tractor was dropped on George twice. Sonny clearly denies this and says that whatever I saw, I told you. Then the detectives show him a video which they had found of Lisa. Lisa was practicing to drop that lever, and this was the proof that both of them together murdered George. But because there was no proof against Sonny, they could not arrest Sonny. But now Sonny knew that the police will definitely keep an eye on him. And because the evidence is against Lisa, now action will definitely be taken against Lisa, and in this way the life of Lisa and her son will be in danger. Thinking about these things, Sonny started getting worried. Lisa also asks him that why are you worried these days? What is the matter with you? Now our baby is also going to come, that a new life will begin for us. But Sonny does not answer her words. Now he started feeling guilty that he murdered a man to live this life, and he always had this fear that someday the police will come and arrest them. One day he loses all his fear and guilt and decides that he will go and tell the detective the truth. He went to the police station and gave his confession that he told that I was the one who killed George, but this was not the complete truth. Lisa was involved in George's murder, and initially the plan to kill George was also Lisa's. But he saved Lisa so that Lisa could give a good future to his son. He tells the police that I killed George for his wealth, and now I am confessing my crime and I am ready to face whatever consequences come for all this. When Lisa wakes up at home, she finds a letter from Sonny in which he had written that I am leaving my life for you and my child, that I am sacrificing you. The police had started an investigation against you. I knew that you would be caught. That is why I thought it right to sacrifice myself for you and my child. I will go to the police station right now and give my confession and take all the blame of George's murder on myself. After which you and my son will be able to live a comfortable life. We see that it seems as if Lisa was not affected by his sacrifice. She did not shed even a single tear of sorrow. She continues her business happily. She lives a luxurious life with the money earned from her business. And in all this, she definitely does so much favor to Sonny that she gives him an update about his newly born child every year and also sends him pictures of her son. But here a twist is revealed, that the child whose picture Sonny was getting was not actually Sonny's child. This child actually belonged to the man who attacked George in the beginning of the movie, posing as a thief. The real plot of the movie Ginny is that Lisa did not even love Sonny. She only used Sonny to get rid of George. This entire plan was actually made by her and her boyfriend so that both of them could become rich. Lisa never loved George or Sonny. She only used both of them for her own purpose. And now at the end of the movie it is shown that Lisa, who is actually the real culprit, is living a good life like a queen. Whereas Sonny, who was deceived by her love, was spending his life in jail for her. And this is how the movie ends, showing the different lives of both of them.